Empowered Minds. My name is Pauline Violet. And right now, with the family and friendship sector for the general scope energy, definitely take a constructive approach, Virgos. Okay, because even though it's a difficult situation, you're going to see an opportunity in this situation. It's going to not only strengthen your own position, but you can emerge from that argument with a greater confidence. Very, very important because at the end of the day, you're going to be able to emerge, okay, because you're taking that constructive approach, okay, in those difficult situations. Very, very important for my lovely, lovely Virgos. And so by doing so, you're going to feel better. And with that being said, I want to go into the health for Virgo. And today's energy for male, female Virgos, general scope, definitely, Virgos might have been feeling a little kind of laid back today. Okay, all about, um, you know, maybe just relaxing, and not really exercising as much today. Definitely, Virgos are finding, maybe you've reached your limits because Virgos have really been putting in a lot of energy lately, really planting them seeds, really going after those goals. So, it's all about improving and developing, a healthier outlook. Okay, so just recognize some facts about the lifestyle you might have if you're feeling like overwhelmed, exhausted, you know, on your downtime that, you don't feel like exercising because you are moving a lot. Make sure you're incorporating, foods for life. Figure out other ways to revitalize. Very, very important for Virgos. And again, this is a general scope for the health sector for my lovely, lovely Virgos. And with that being said, my lovelies, I'm going to move into the work sector for Virgos, the energy around work and dealing with colleagues. And so, um, right now, definitely this is very strong in the energy. Don't doubt your abilities, Virgo. And this again is for male and female Virgos. General scope of the energy today. Because you know what? It doesn't matter if you don't always have the correct answer immediately available. Those problems that you're facing, they might even be complex, demanding than usual. But right now, it's all about you staying as a team player. If you can relinquish some of your customary methods, that's going to make room for some alternative solutions. So just, accept being inspired by others. Allow others to inspire you, Virgo. You'll feel a lot better because creative energy is what's going to help you to revitalize. And again, this is a general scope for the overall energy for my lovely, lovely male and female Virgos for your work sector. Overall energy today. And with that being said, I'm going to move into like finances, investments, short term, long term investment energy for Virgos today for general scope for male and female Virgos. And for the general scope for finances, investments, today you do want to be a little bit careful Definitely that you're not suffering any type of losses. Some people could try to take you for a ride. Okay, so be skeptical about the advice that you're getting from others because Virgos will research. Some of them could be, self seeking in their motives, and they might even be dishonest when it comes to long term investments. So, think about what it is that you're wanting to invest in, do your homework, do your research, and definitely go with your gut feeling. Definitely. Follow that intuition, Virgo. And again, this too shall pass. It's a short transit, just a general scope energy for finances, long term, more short term spending would be okay, but still kind of research and be mindful of what you're spending. Check your receipts and stuff because you could be getting, like overcharged. So be mindful of that energy. And with that being said, my lovelies, I'm going to move into relationships for those Virgos that are coupled up, male and female, with your boo. For the general scope energy for Virgos and relationships, they're feeling, like, hey, let's do something. Let's get out and, getting kind of bored. Virgos getting kind of bored. At the same time, Virgo wants their own way too. And so, it's all about chit chat. Put in some chit chat, reduce a lot of that feeling of maybe feeling alone, like things are being one sided. And so, um, for those, also, it's all about, you know, focusing on maybe some of those forgotten attractions that you had from your boo, which once brought you together to be a partner. So, discover those things that maybe, you kind of got away from in the everyday hustle and bustle. So for Virgo, it's definitely about reconnecting for those Virgos that are coupled up. Again, this is a general scope for the overall energy for couples that are in love, Virgos. It's all about reconnecting, get away from, feeling, like, you guys are going to break up and get away from that and just rediscover the magical, bliss that put you with that special person in the first place and reconnect with that energy, go on that vibration. Again, guys, a shift in your awareness can change the outcome of, your life. So very, very important to hold on to that. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to move into the single, ready to mingle Virgos, male or female. And this is a general scope energy for my single Virgos. So right now, about having fun for the single Virgos. And, um, it's kind of like Virgos is feeling free and like, you know what? I'm ready to, feel true love. So, it's all about, wanting to get that, having the attitude for true love, setting that intent. And that's going to allow those single Virgos to have, greater heart, lesser chances of getting their heart broken. Because again, when you're coming from a place of the heart, you can only attract that back. Okay, so, you know, you do want to break through barriers. If you're feeling kind of sad and lonely, wondering what's missing, set your intention on what you really want. Come from that true place in your heart. Don't be afraid to, speak on what it is that you really desire. And again, guys, this is a general scope for my single Virgos, male or female. And depending on your sun, moon, and rising, may or may not resonate with you, but it is a general scope for the overall energy for my single Virgos today. And again, guys, as I was saying before, if you guys just tuned in, I was talking about the throat chakra on Gemini's segment. And so for Virgo, Virgo is the other sign that governs the throat chakra. And it's all about speaking your truth, guys. Speak your truth. Come from the heart, what you feel in the heart, and speak that truth. See that truth, speak that truth. Okay? Very, very important. Okay? If you can't do something, then say no. Because guess what, guys? You'll be respected for that. Don't say yes when you mean no, because it's only going to make you miserable. Okay? Come from the place of the heart. Don't suppress your feelings. Because again, it's not what you say, guys, it's the intent behind what you say. So come from a place of love. Honor that place that you're in. Okay, and the throat chakra normally resonates between the ages of 35 to 42. So, again, it's a much later in life. You've been through some things, you've said some things, and by this point, you're able to kind of gauge where you are. So, definitely, it's all about, speaking your truth, building up your integrity, and living in that space that's going to truly, truly, truly put you in a wonderful space. And with that being said, Mercury, the planet of communication, governs the throat chakra. It's all about, again, communicating, being a good communicator. And so if you're feeling like maybe you're not speaking your truth, I'm going to give you a quick mantra that you can say, throughout the day, in the morning, afternoon, whenever you feel like you need to reconnect and reground yourself with your truth. And with that being said, I will begin. I live in my truth. I communicate the truth because I am the truth. Very, very important, guys. Very, very important. So speak your truth, guys. Live from that place of truth. Speak your truth through love. And again, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to the daily Virgo Scope with Empowered Minds. And I'm Pauline Violet. Stay tuned for what's up next.